So I'm stood in the middle with Charl Haden, aka Fat Sean Pollock, and I guess we best get the positive things out the side today. You bowled pretty tight today, pretty well. So run us through your figures.
2 wickets, 5 overs. I think 1 maiden for 10, 11ish.
10, 11ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty tight. And what's your economy this season?
Oh, it's about 1.82, something like that.
1.82.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good going for Fat Sean Pollock.
Yeah, you know.
So are you going for the least amount of runs scored or the most amount of wickets this season?
Well, the way things are going, I'm not going to get the batting award. So yeah, probably try and go for the economy. We have to make a new trophy for the economy. You know, best economy rate for the season. I think that's about all I'm in line for this season.
It's the best economy. What can we have as the trophy for the best economy? Just like, I don't know, like an empty bag or something like that.
Hey, it works for me. It's an empty bag, little Sainsbury's bag or something.
You'd just be happy with anything, wouldn't you?
To be fair, yes, I would.
Pack of sausages, you'd be fine.
Probably.
So, I suppose we've got to talk about the game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Shoddy performance there. So we managed to bowl them out for 64.
64, yes.
64. Kept it really tight. Our eyes lit up. Thought
easy game and
we ended up getting bowled out for 55. Shocking performance.
Yes.
Do you think it was overconfidence with the scoreline going into batting, or do you think it was just terrible fucking shot play?
I think it was a bit of both, to be honest. There was a few questionable shots in there, myself included. Tried to take on the long boundary, and obviously got caught down right on the boundary. But throughout our innings, some shocking shots. I mean, bowling wise, they weren't great. They had 2 or 3 little kids, well, youngsters in there who were pretty decent.
Yeah. They kept it accurate. They're not very quick.
Oh yeah, they're not quick, but they got the line going.
Yeah.
And they pretty much, you know, you miss, they're going to bowl you, and you hit, they're going to catch you. So it was a bit of a, luckily, Phil, bit of a find there.
Yeah.
Only guy to really get on top of the bowling today.
Yeah.
Played amazingly today.
So you were, he got
43, I think it was. Yeah.
And you were the second highest scorer with
3. Thanks
3
for
runs.
that.
That's
Thanks
right.
for that.
It's not a duck, mate.
Oh yeah, I still don't have that, so it's all
not a
good.
duck. That's the ultimate embarrassment, is to come off a losing game like this and carry the duck. Back.
Really should have been a win today, but there you go.
Yeah. So I try to look at games like this and you think, well, what do we need to improve on when we're faced like this? Because it's not the first time this has happened to
No.
Churchley.
Yeah, let's be
We've
honest.
come into these games before where we've kept it really tight, we've bowled really well, we've kept the scores really low, and we just our eyes lit up and think, easy doing. What do you think we need to improve on, really, or approaching these games? How do you think we need to go about it in order to make sure that we get over the line?
I think the big thing is and obviously not, you know, on today's performance, but we need to have a sort of a. We found Lee Wilkinson, obviously, who's been a solid opener. We need to work on our top 3, really. It's fair enough. We've got a few eaters down the line. I mean, but even chasing, what was it, 65 today or whatever. You don't really want even your hitters to come in for that stage. You want to be 65 for 1 or something at the end of the game. I think really we just need to work on our sort of top 4. Maybe get some people in there that stay. I mean, Lee's pretty much staying at opener except for today. And I think that kind of showed that Lee's the opener now. I think it's the first game that he actually didn't score any amazing runs, to be honest. I think we just need to work on our top 4, man. Get a solid 4 in there. Get somebody that can get a base going for us, and then obviously we've got the hitters around. Let them come in later, have a bit of fun. If they fail, like they did today, then at least we got, you know, 80, 90 on the board at that stage.
And do you think that when we messed about a bit with the batting order today, do you think in hindsight that was just too cocky for ourselves and we got bit in the bum?
I think it was a good idea in theory,
No
but
execution.
yeah, no. It came back and bit us a bit today. It's good giving everybody a run. You know, we all believe in that. But we've probably been safer bet doing that when we had a bit of a higher total. Because today with a low total, you think, oh, it's only 60 odd. Yeah, go on then, let's have a go. And yeah, that leads you to, what was it, 40 something all out? What were we on? 40, 50 something
55,
all out?
55 all out.
Yeah, no, I think fair enough, everybody gets a go. But stagger it. Don't mess with something that works. You know what I mean? Keep Lee up there, back him up. You know, we you know, it's social, but we still, you know, like to not get bowled out for 55. You know what I mean?
It's a pretty shocking performance, that, all in all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's not really much more that can be said about that. It's just
Not
an
really.
absolute shocker of a game, really. Absolute shocker of a game, and we've got to learn our lessons from that. looking towards next week, then, what are you hopeful for that you're going to see on the pitch?
It's another home game next week, so hopefully the pitch behaves much like it did today.
On the pitch, did you think that had any? I think getting bowled out for 55, you know, you can't really make any excuses.
Yeah, I mean, it
pitch
wasn't
had
like
any sort of bearing on the way that we played today.
I don't think today was down to the pitch, to be honest. The pitch wasn't doing anything amazingly. Even when myself and Lee was bowling, there was a couple that nipped off, but that's normal. Standard Churchill rules, you're never in.
Yeah.
I don't think the pitch played a major part in today. I think it was just down to, you know, poor shot making, poor decisions. It may be a bit over cocky there, thinking, 60 easy one. Next week, hopefully, might get the outfield done a bit more, get some work done to the pitch, and hopefully it behaves in true Churchley fashion. And that
Unpredictable.
that normally works well for us if we win the toss. But yeah, next week would be nice, get the team out, and I think we got a bit of making up to do after today.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we've got to build some confidence.
Yeah.
Get back into our winning ways again. Well, it's been a semi-pleasure talking to you, Charl.
As always.
Yeah, and I suppose the most important question is who's buying the chips?
I believe that would be AJ, because I just like to point out that he's once again playing shots that he shouldn't. That's him behind the camera, by the way. And gave away an amazing catch, I have to say, to the tallest guy on the field. Hit the ball straight at him. The guy just stuck a hand up and gone, thank you.
We'll have that.
Yeah.
Picked it right up. Yeah. Well, AJ, chips are on you, my friend. So we'll speak to you. We'll speak to you next week, guys. Hopefully with a win.
Cheers.
Cheers.